Miami at Buffalo.
All right, let's move on. So my question I had for this game was the Finns offense maybe a tad overrated, or was this just a bad week? Are they just going to bounce back from this week? Nothing crazy.
I think it really has to do with the fact of the Broncos might be one of the worst defenses I have ever seen. How Vance Joseph still has a job is beyond me. After ending up a 70 burger, and then, I mean, let's be real. You let the Bears put up 28 points. Not to say that the Bears offense is like barren of talent, like they have some playmakers, but you knew what they were going to do. And I think also, like, not that this game was really a concern for me, but I had made the comment earlier this year that, like, once the script stuff kind of ran out, I felt Miami's offense last year kind of lost some gas. And I feel like once they kind of hit that wall with the Bills, not saying just script, but I feel like Miami needs to figure out, once they hit a wall, how do you get over it? Because, like, if you want to go far, like, these are the quality of teams that you're going to be playing. To have, like, such a high volume offense like you do, like, how fast you are, and only put up 20, you have to be putting up 35. Even if you lose, you have to put up at least 2-3 more touchdowns. Like, there's no excuse for it.
No, well, I think my thing, when you look at this game from for starters, right? I mean, like, the run game, it just was not it. I mean, so it was a very tough day where, again, and they abandoned Raheem relatively early, and then Devin was getting all the good touches, and it was just a weird game where the 7 carries for 9 yards from Raheem, and then the 8 carries for 101 yards from Devin. But look, the bottom line is, and like to your point, I mean, the Bills came in and just dominated them.
Yeah.
And the way they played against them, they said, look, all this other shit that everyone else is doing, fuck that. That's not working. We're going to get down here. I'm going to have my DBs jam everybody. We're going to we're going to get everybody off timing, because Tua, in their head, it's like, hold on a minute. Tua is very rhythm based. Like, Tua is very, I can't see, but struggling to see a lot of what's going on, because how it's just the way he is with his height and all that. It's like he's rhythm based. It's very like on time, and it's like he knows where to be on time. If you disrupt that, that's the main thing to start effing with the Dolphins in a nutshell, and they proved it. Is like, if you can get the timing of this offense off, that's the best way to affect it. And I think this definitely is going to be something that teams are going to start doing week in and week out. Now, to your point of what the Dolphins are going to have to start doing that they failed on last year, and yes, did it have to do with the fact that Tua was injured and all that?
Yeah,
More than anything, absolutely. But once things get hot, they have to figure out a way to keep it going, where they keep running things that are a little bit nuanced, add new things, new wrinkles. Because right now, if teams can just start jamming you and getting everything off timing, and it messes up your whole offense, there's got to be a new element to make sure that that's not able to just be the number one way to destroy you now.
Yeah, I mean, Tyreek Hill, 3 catches. I feel like that just can never happen again. But like I said, like, if you look at like all the teams, like, you can, the last couple of weeks, the Cowboys, best team in football, and with the way they beat the Patriots, maybe best team in football. But I feel like the Cowboys Buffalo game would be like a super, super good game. And Buffalo, with the way they're playing, definitely have to be the Super Bowl favorites from the AFC. You'll never count the Chiefs out, because the Chiefs are the Chiefs. But like I said, the Bills, let's see if they can keep this up the second half of the year. Because if they can do that, then they are easily like the Super Bowl locks for the AFC.
No,
Diggs,
I mean, the way
Diggs is incredible.
The way that this defense is playing, too. I mean, I'm going to keep harping on it, but this defense is incredibly underrated right now. I know
losing Trey White, though.
That's the thing. Losing him, but I think regardless, I think they're going to be able to hold their own. I think they're still going to. It's scheme over team, but they still have a great team. It's the perfect combination.
Okay.